What up, everybody? I've got some engine work to do on the White SI this weekend. I've been having some issues. I'll kind of explain what's going on and kind of the backstory of what's going on with this motor because it's kind of weird, but that's okay. I'll show you guys and we'll talk about it, and we're going to install some new stuff on here. So let's get into that. Okay, so when my buddy had this Del Sol, he originally bought it from a lady who had always owned it. So she had done all the work to it and whatnot, but the engine block had been changed out. And it wasn't the OEM engine block that was on there. And then that motor went out because I think it got hydro locked or something happened while he was driving in the rain one day. So we bought a new head for it and we finally got it all put together. I don't know, like a couple months ago, and it's working fine and it's in there and whatnot, but there's some issues with it that I keep having issues with. Like hoses are exploding out of it because they're old and it kind of sat forever. It's overheating right now. And I don't know when the gaskets were all kind of changed on it. So right now it's not running because the hoses are going bad. I need to change the gaskets and it's overheating. So we got some stuff for that. So we bought a new thermostat because I think the old thermostat is probably shut right now and it's locked shut, which could be a reason for part of the problems. And we don't really know when this was changed ever. Then I bought a new idle air control valve gasket because I think that's also leaking in here, which I'll show you. And that was one of the hoses that kind of leaked and cracked and whatnot. And then we bought a new VTech solenoid gasket and some other stuff and a new hose. So I'm going to change all that out, and hopefully the combo of all these things helps. But honestly, I have no idea because I don't know until I get that thermostat out and I get these other gaskets out to see if that's actually the issue. And then we got one more thing that I'll show. So the VTech solenoid currently also isn't connected right now because there are two different solenoids that have been on this car and two different heads, the Z series head and the Y series head. And they don't hook up anymore, which is really fucking annoying. So I got one of those over where my other Del Sol is. So this weekend, I'm also going to be swapping these out to see if I can get them to connect back together so we can have VTech again, which would be great. Yeah, that's what I'm doing this weekend. Warming up the garage because it's like 10 degrees out right now. But that's okay. I've been warming it up for a while so I can at least be out here and not freeze. But yeah, I'm going to get into some of this stuff and getting some parts off and looking at the gaskets and the thermostat and a whole bunch of stuff. So, okay. Okay, so first thing is, it's really hard to see. That guy down there has a leak coming out of the housing, and that's where the hose blew. Like right here, the hose ran over here, back up to this guy right here. That guy right there. You can see it. So I'm gonna take that guy off, look at the gasket in there. I think the gasket's in there, but we don't know. So we're gonna look, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do first. All right, so to change out the thermostat, you're gonna follow your radiator hose all the way up to the housing, which is right here. This guy, it's gonna be really light, but there's gonna be one bolt one bolt here, and where's the other bolt? The other bolt is down there. And remember, when you take that hose off, you're gonna have coolant down on the floor. So put something down below the car so you catch all that. But that's where that bad boy's at, so let's do that. All right, so I got the thermostat out real hard. Couldn't vlog and do it at the same time, I'm sorry. But what you got is there's 3 bolts here. Got to use an extension. I had to use 2 extensions. And the seal was definitely busted. Like, that'll do it. This doesn't look too bad, but I don't know. We're gonna replace it with the new one anyway. So yeah, that'll be good. And it comes with a new seal, so that one's pretty garbage, as you can see. Also, this old thermostat doesn't look OEM. It's way different. So you can see the OEM one. There's like a cone-shaped top. This one doesn't have that. And the insides look different too. It looks way different. So that'll be good to have an OEM one on there. And a new seal. So let's do that. All right, so I got the VTech solenoid off, and this was pretty smushed and like not level in there, which it should be level. But yeah, that didn't look so good, and it really needs to be cleaned in there. So I'm gonna clean all that up. I'm gonna take it off and whatnot, but yeah, it looks okay, but it could be cleaned a lot better. Okay, so that took me way too long and it was way too hard. My light went out. I was trying to film, but it's just whatever. But I'll show you what I did. So we got VTech hooked up. We got a new thermostat in. We got a new seal in the air idle control valve. We got a new hose for that. New seal in the thermostat. And that's what I wanted to get done today. So I've got to burp it and then see how she runs. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so actually, hold on, let me clean this. Okay, so super rookie mistake. I turned the car on and I forgot to tighten down the VTech solenoid. Yeah. Dumped about, I don't know, a couple quarts of oil all over the floor maybe. Yeah, sure did, guys. That sure did. That's gonna be fun to clean up. So, got that tightened now, and I'm gonna put oil back in it, put some coolant in it, and then turn it back on. God damn it. Just fucking, what the fuck? All right, it works again. There's all the kitty litter. Yeah, real great, but it's on. It's on again, and it's running good. So all I'm doing here is checking to see where this engine temperature goes to. Sorry, that was probably really close to my face. So before I had done all that. This was just like after, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, just going all the way up to high. And it was smoking like crazy because those gaskets were bad and the seals were bad. So I'm just gonna watch it here for a little bit now, but I think I fixed it. I think that did the trick. So we're just gonna see. All right, well, shit, it's been maybe 15 minutes. Hasn't died yet. Temps look good. Temps look good. Temps are right about where they're supposed to be. So I think, I can't tell you which of the combinations it was, but I'm guessing it was the thermostat. And the hoses were super old, but I'm guessing it was the thermostat was just stuck closed. But I'm gonna go take it for a spin right now. And man, it's cold. So fucking cold here in Nebraska. I'll report back when I'm done. All right, so all news is good news. No overheating issues anymore, and VTech works, so double bonus. It took me a lot longer than expected because I never changed out that stuff before, but that's all right. Just glad it works again, and I can drive this OldSols because it was been sitting just because I was like, oh, I don't know what's wrong with it, but all the parts came in, got them swapped out, and yeah. 10 out of 10, guys. Boom. I don't know. On to the next projects, I guess. I don't know what I'm going to do this thing next, but loving how it looks so far. Looks pretty dope. And it runs good now, so win, 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 win. But, all right, guys. Sorry I couldn't show you, like, swapping everything out, but it was super cold. My hands were really cold, and it was way too hard. So that's all right. But till next time, guys, peace.